Afternoon, tier 3. Over there. It's tier 3. Oh man, nobody's here. I'll make the tea. I'll see if anybody turns up. Otherwise, we'll just have a chat. Hey, welcome, whoever that is. Oh, I'm so pleased you joined me, Jem. It's just me and you. Oh no, there's more. They're flooding in. I'm just making my tea now. Over all right. Oh, there's a few people coming on. That's lovely to see you. So those numbers go up. You know I come on at 2:59 now. Nobody's waiting for me. That's good. Let's make my tea. Now, I've got something to eat today, obviously, because we've always got something to eat. Now, the other week I had hi Carl's right. The other day I had a mince pie, and some people were like a bit abhorred that I was eating mince pies at this early point. So today I've got a hot cross bun. So I don't know where I got a hot cross bun from. Well, I do actually, but hot cross buns in October. What's going on in September? So you can buy mince pies and the hot cross buns at the same time of year. Incredible. Anyway, and also I just eat a hot cross bun like a cake like that. So I don't put butter on it or toast it or anything. Don't know if I'm a bit weird. I've got a question. I was fishing around for a question today. I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do. So my question today, famous day, was it the 29th of September? 29th of September, so I Googled and I found out who was born on the 29th of September. So today is Nelson's birthday. That's today, Nelson's birthday, 29th of September. What my question is what year was Nelson born? So what year was Nelson born? That's the question today. No, Admiral Nelson. Donut. Horatio. Lord Nelson. Johnny Nelson. That's a boxer, Rico. You know that. So Horatio Nelson, what year was he born? Obviously, it will help if you know what year he died. Because you might be able to roughly work it out. But what year was Horatio Nelson born? That's the question. Nobody's had a guess yet. A bit disappointing. What year was he born? Anyway, that's my question. It's his birthday. I couldn't really find anybody else famous. I couldn't be bothered to keep scrolling. So anyway, that's my question. What year was Lord Nelson, Horatio Nelson, born? That is the question. Today's his birthday. So there we go. You can have an educated guess though, roughly, you know, because he was on like a big ship with sails. So you know when they were like floating around. No, but big ships with sails, I mean, they weren't there in the 1900s, so it's got to be before that. I've got to help you out there. So, and if you know when the Battle of Trafalgar was, that's when he died. So there we go. I thought being down in Plymouth, you'd be all quite nautical. Anyway, 1740-ish, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a project management trainer at work. Yeah, we'll have it done about Tuesday weekish. So there we go. Anyway, I better do what I'm here for. So today we're talking about it was something that came up with some people I was talking with, and they said, oh, you know, at the moment it's quite difficult at work trying to kind of keep spirits up because we're going through some quite tough times, you know, just in work. And so I've done something on motivation. So I thought, well, can I do something else just around? Do we have to do different things when it's difficult times? With intolerant, yeah. What's your risk strategy on it then? So that's what we're going to have a look at today. What can we do to motivate people at tough times? So I've got a few things. I've just got a few things that we can come up with. So firstly, I'll just bullet point these through really for you. But firstly, we can remind people of what the vision is, what the business vision is, and I'm talking about this from all layers. So we're talking about from first line management to senior management. I think it's still important that we let people know what the vision of the business is. As first line managers, we might not always know, so we've got to be seen to be going out and finding things out. And I think that's a really important thing for first line leaders is transparency. And sometimes information won't always be there for you. So it's about, can I be seen to be doing my best to find it for my people? Because that's what people want to know. Any targets you've got, keep them visible, because business as usual still has to go forward, even in difficult times. So make targets a lot more visible than they were before. Also, in keeping with that, keep them quite like short term, so we can keep them ticking over, and so we can see when success happens. I think that's pretty key. Regular communication, and you cannot over communicate in difficult times. So regular communication of every snippet of information, whether you put it on like an intranet site, whether you talk to people face to face, whether you have regular one-to-one meetings, whether you have regular team meetings, but it's almost impossible to over communicate. I do kind of say it's hard to over communicate, and over communication is certainly not worse than no communication. So I think as a leader, trying to keep your people's spirits, motivation levels up, I think you've got to be there. Will it work for everybody? No, it probably won't, but it's better to do something that's going to impact positively on one or two people than impact negatively on them all. Where possible, still involve people in decisions. Autonomy and empowerment is still a key motivator, even at difficult times. Encourage people to learn and keep learning, keep getting better, because whatever happens or whatever the future holds, if we can carry on with that learning, then that's going to take us into a better place anyway. So still have those opportunities for people, even if it's like 20 minutes a day, give them something to watch, give them something to read, give them a TED talk that you see, anything to pick it back up. Small bits of praise and lots. So little lots rather than lots little. So little bits of praise regularly for any little bit of success, because energy levels will really roller coaster through this period of time. Don't be afraid to do fun. We can still do fun in difficult times. Again, some people will go, oh, it feels like you're being flippant about a tough situation. But it's important that we remember the things that we enjoy about work and we liked about work and made us want to do those things. If we just stop them because we say, oh, it's tough times, we can't do it, then that's going to bring people down again. So still keep doing the things that people enjoy. As a leader, I think we can certainly consider our own attitude and how we walk through whether it's the literal business door or the remote business door. But what are people seeing? What are they seeing from me as a leader? The attitude that I'm displaying. Where do I get my positivity from? You could be asking those questions regularly to yourself. But do make the effort to think, okay, well, before I start work, can I put something on, music that cheers me up, anything that I'm in the right frame of mind before I have to start working with people. Something that I've mentioned time and time again on these, but focus on inputs. Sorry, I do beg your pardon. Focus on outputs, not inputs. So focus on those outputs for the people, because people will be working different times. And now we're probably, some of us might be drifting back to working from home again, having just got back to the office. So it's about output driven again. If you are still in a workspace, open your door more, whether it's a literal door or a metaphorical door. Open the door more and encourage people to walk through it. I think with this, every Monday for first line leaders particularly, I kind of think about, let's have that those regular meetings where what did we do? What did we do last week? What did we learn? What did we find out? What's next and what's new this week? And do that every Monday. Whether you're doing that at like 9 o'clock or whatever, but do it at a regular time on a Monday. What happened last week? What's next and what's new? On the Tuesdays to Thursdays, I take some time out to have some one-to-ones with a lot of the people in your team. I still think that's key. And then on the Friday, one of the last things, maybe just regroup and reflect back on the week. So those kind of things. So the Fridays and the Mondays, regular meetings, look forward, look back, bits in the middle, one-to-one time with people. Just so as people can like have a little bit of a rant, a little bit of a vent, but so as you understand how they're feeling. If there's new routines that have come about in this time, get them jotted down, get them posted up. What are people doing that's different in the past 6 months that has worked for them? Different ways of working. We've all found different things to do. And if we've got tips like that we can share, they can remotivate and energize. As a leader, don't over-direct. Even more important in tough times. Because the autonomy is important to people, Micromanaging in times of crisis makes people feel under more pressure. What you can do is you can help upskill people and get them to learn new things. If there's rumours in the business, you have to nip those in the bud and find out the answers. Now, this is where you have to be transparent and be seen to be finding out the right things. That's the things that people want to know. What's going on? How can we do it differently? Okay, of course, rumours are going to start. I think as the leader, what you've got to try and do is resolve those quickly. And I was training this morning doing something, and one of the things that comes up about leadership is modelling the way. And that's, I said about choose your attitude, but it's very much about the leader. Everything the leader does, the team can do. So make sure you're getting those things right about attitudes you display, about how you're communicating, about how regularly you're doing it. And these types of pressures, little short-term goals to encourage success. So short-term goals, regular praise can help build. What we'd like to believe that maybe some of these more difficult times, tricky times, are going to be a little bit short-termist, and we can start looking forward once we know what's happening within a business. That's where COVID has probably caught us out a little bit, because we just felt we were getting over one summit and we appear to have found ourselves at the bottom of the next hill. And that's continually difficult to keep at it. So a network of colleagues in and around you who can help lift you is what's needed. All right, we don't have all the answers, but we do want we want the workplace to be a better place. So there's a few things that we can be picking up with there. Now, next week is Learning at Work week. And what I'm going to be doing next week, we're going to do a slightly longer session. We're going to do it on resilience, resilience in the workplace, hot topic. Done a short session before. We're going to try and make it a wee bit more interactive, so I'll get some questions through the session to get you involved. But it's just going to be that little bit longer. That's what we're going to talk about next Tuesday, Learning at Work week. So probably a 20 to 30 minute session. So lots of tea for me next week. Now, when was, only one guess, so I can't believe Paul Richardson's going to win this. Does anybody want to come in with a late guess? When was Nelson born? Anybody got a late guess? When was Nelson born? And you know, it wasn't. I'll be generous, because one guess is disappointing me. I was going to say, I'll give you a clue. It is the 18th century. It is the 18th century. So you can have another guess if you like, Harley. So to help you out, the Battle of the Battle of Trafalgar, which he died, was 1805. That's when he died. I like the add the 100. It's good work, Harley. So the Battle of Trafalgar was when he died, 1805, and it's going on all the time. And that would have made him very young. That would have only made him 17, and he was like top man. He was in charge then. In fact, Nelson was born in 1758. 1758. That's when she's not ended the right thing. 1758. You're only 9 years out, Sam. I think you probably just got that in. 1758. Brilliant, Paul. Yeah. I love a bit of late competition coming in. 1758. So that means he was what? 47. Yeah, 47 when he died and led at the Battle of Trafalgar. So have a lovely afternoon. Enjoy your tea. I'll enjoy my hot cross bun. It's just like Easter here in the Cowley Court household. And I'll see you next Tuesday for a bit of resilience. Thank you for joining me, guys.